What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope I didn't yell in your ear. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today. We are playing a deck that I literally just threw together. Oh, we're playing Snowflake. I didn't even realize. I just threw it together. It's got a bunch of the units that are within the faction, but also with Frost and Vampire. I think those are really, really strong right now. And like worst case, I turn into kind of like a slow deck towards the end of the game. That's kind of what I'm hoping. We got Pretzel Thrower in there with Frost. That'll do our slow and increase damage. We got Corsair, which I think will be good with both Frost and with Pretzel Thrower. And then we also have Rogue in there, which I honestly think for the most part, I'm going to try and combine out unless, or just combine out to get like a rank 3 or 4, if possible. Rogue, because then I think it could be really effective, okay? We've got our unit that kind of targets the frontmost monster in Rogue. We have Corsair that should kind of fill the map and do a bunch of damage to like Bannerlords and things. But then we also got slow and increased damage and mana production. So I think in theoretical world, theoretically, this deck should work reasonably well. But there's only one way to find out. Okay, I'm already dropping trophies since the newest faction because I'm trying different things, and I'm excited to see what kind of goes about happening, and maybe we can figure a few things out here. But we're gonna do all this stuff. We got Frost. Let's get our Corsair up. I may have fallen into the trap of having too many units in this deck that require numerous squares. You kind of need a bunch of Pretzel Throwers. You kind of need a bunch of Corsairs. You don't necessarily need a bunch of Frosts or a bunch of Rogues, but I think it's beneficial to have more. So we're definitely going to see what we can actually do. We got one rank 2 Rogue, a couple of Corsairs, and I feel relatively confident about what our board looks like right now. So we're actually going up against the guy right here, Jazzo. What up, my man? Pretty cool deck he's running. He's got Poisoner, he's got Pretzel Thrower, he's got Boreas. So he's doing a very similar strategy to what I'm doing, and we'll have to see who actually comes out on top. I think his Boreas is probably going to be more effective than my Rogue. I think my Corsair has the potential to do more damage than his Poisoner, okay? I think Frost is going to be very valuable in this game. We both have Pretzel Thrower, and then he's got Summoner in there with Dryad, to where I have Vampire. In the grand scheme of things, who's going to have more production of mana? It's honestly hard to tell. You might say right away, Vampire, 100%. I'm unsure. I'm actually unsure. So there's a Frost. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's actually not bad. 33-ish seconds, 32, 31 seconds. And we're not in that bad a shape. Is our Rogue doing anything? I'm very interested to see at the end of this battle if Rogue is actually doing anything. But we actually do have a ton of mana. And since it's Tribunal, we also have our Snowflake back. Since it's Tribunal, we're going to be able to spam a lot. I'm going to try and let all these guys get into those bombs because that's going to be beneficial for us. Take out that mini-boss and then Snowflake. And let's try and combine out like a decent amount here. Let's do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that also. And let's spam. Let's combine out our rank 1 Rogues. I don't care about them. I'm going to combine out our Vampires. Let's get our Corsair and all this stuff up. And yeah, I'm actually going to do this as well. Vampire's not what you want, but not terrible. We did take out, let's do this. We did take out Tribunal. I'm going to do that. Man, I don't like all these vampires. Let's do this. Let's do that. I'm actually going to combine out Rogues here. That's not bad. We've got a good amount of Pretzel Throwers. We can use our Snowflake twice per wave. It's about 50 seconds, maybe. Let's use it now. Let's get our Pretzel Thrower up. Gorgon could be a little bit ugly. Ooh, I didn't even think about having Executioner in here. Maybe Executioner in here. Well, then it's just kind of like a Corsair Executioner deck. That's kind of lame. LeMay, if you're French. 40 seconds until Gorgon. I don't know. We only have a few Corsairs. Yes, we have too many vampires. Let's actually do this. I'm going to do that. Don't mind that at all. I need to keep at least one Frost on the board for right now. Let's do that. Yes, sir. Come on. Okay, I actually don't mind that at all. Let's hit our Snowflake. We've got some decent rogues. We've still got a good amount of, well, Corsairs. We got 4 Corsairs, 2 of which are level 2, rank 2. 2.1 versus 600. 2.1 versus 600. But even if we're not able to take it out without it, you know, freezing all of our stuff, we do have Corsair bombs to hopefully take it out in the end game. But our rogues are trying hard. 800, 600, 500. Come on, baby. Come on, rogues. Do a little something here. 300 to go through. Ooh, I don't think we're going to take this out, actually. I was relatively confident. Well, that's no bueno. That's definitely no bueno. Let's do that. Vampire back. Yikes. Pretzel thrower. That guy. Okay. Let's do this. I'm actually going to do that for right now. Let's do this. We don't need rank 1s. We're actually out of mana now. I didn't realize that. But maybe he has trouble this wave, and we can kind of just sneak a victory. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Corsairs now. We still have a rank 3 and a rank 1 rogue. He's trying to take out the Bannerlord and having a little bit of trouble. How many Bannerlords come this wave? 2? 20 seconds. He is going to have Snowflake to freeze it. He's did it right there. I think we may have snuck a victory with this game, with this deck. Oh, he did take that out. There's a hit. Come on, baby. 6 seconds. I'll hit Snowflake just because. There's a hit. There's a hit. And there is a victory. Good game to our man, Jazzo. That's pretty much why you run slow. Slow is taking over everything, right? Slow takes over everything. Let's look at his stats real quick. 1700 crit. Level 10 Boreas. No wonder he's running Boreas. Level 12 Poisoner. Level 9 Pretzel Thrower. Jeez. So let's see. Rogue did 4.4. Corsair did 5.3. Pretzel only did 1.1, but that's not really what it's there for damage. So let's jump into one more game here. And yeah, not too bad. We got a victory. All I can ask for is a victory playing a random deck. And if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed. And also check out those memberships because it's the best way to support this channel for me to continue to make videos that you guys enjoy so much, as well as there's a bunch of perks that I think you guys will enjoy also. But here we go. Let's jump back in. Not exactly sure what I need to do more. Probably more Corsairs early on and really try and stick to only having a couple high-ranking rogues. Maybe like 1 or 2 is enough. I really don't know. And then same thing with kind of pretzel throwers. You don't want to get caught up in having like a ton of pretzel throwers. Normally you would, but running it with Corsair and with Rogue, maybe it's not the smartest thing to do. Maybe we should try a Corsair pretzel thrower Executioner deck with Vampire and Frost. I mean, that seems okay. Let's spam a little bit here. We got a Rogue. We got a Pretzel Throw all combine out one time. And yeah, maybe Jay would work better in this deck. Maybe, I'm sure Mechanic would probably work better in this deck. I'm trying to dig for a Vampire. I'm actually going to do that. Weird. Maybe. There's a Vampire. But now since we have more mana, or more Vampires, we can get more mana and hopefully still fill our board, which should be pretty good. But that rank 3 Pretzel Thrower, as long as it doesn't get taken away by Warlock, is actually really good for us. Because now we don't need to have so many Pretzel Throwers. We only have the one at a rank 3, which will be really good. But with 4 Vampires, or sorry, a level 4 Vampire, let's try and just focus on filling our board. We got 30 seconds. It's Warlock, so I just want to make sure that we can fill our board so we have the best possible chance at taking it out quickly, because I don't want to have it come down and steal too many of our units. That would just be really unfortunate 14 seconds. So you can see here I'm already having trouble filling my board, which means that if I maxed out my vampire, there's no way I would have ever been able to fill it. So once I get... Woo! Let's do this and this. We don't have... Oh, we have 2 Corsairs. So don't hit our pretzel thrower. All right, it hit our rank 2 vampire. Also not ideal, but not the end of the world. So full board. We got Tamer. Let's try and dig for some Corsairs, because we want to start building up how many Corsairs we have on the map. There's a level 2. Let's get that up one time. Let's see. We got 3 rank 1 rogues. I will combine those out if I have to. I'm just going to keep the vampires for right now, because the longer I hold on to them, the more mana I'm going to get. Let's actually combine out here right now. I'm going to combine this way now. And remember that we can use our Snowflake twice, so that's really good for us to know. So we've got a mini boss right there. We don't have a ton on our board. Let's do that. I'm going to hit it now. 50-ish seconds to go, which we should be able to get back to it. I'll do Corsair one time. Always feel like I neglect Frost, so let's get that up. And make sure that you guys, if you are enjoying this, I already said that, but check out the live streams. I live stream every Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and right here on YouTube. We'd absolutely love to have you join up and hang out and have fun. We're not going to be able to live stream this coming Friday, but every other Friday we're there. So let's try and take these guys out. We, Tamer, I'm going to try and just wait for right now, utilize our 2 rank 2 vampires, but as soon as we hit Tamer one time, because you can only hit the same unit once. Oh, we didn't even level him up all the way to max. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's hit our Snowflake right now. We are actually winning, technically, just by how far the monsters are getting on the board, so I'll take that. Of course, if you guys haven't noticed yet, we are going up against the classic slow deck. So that is what it is. Let's do that. Another vampire. We have a bunch of pretzel throwers, so I guess we'll get those up. We only have so many Corsairs, but we kind of are in a spot now that we have to combine them out. And we're kind of just behind. We don't have a lot of mana. We do have a rank 3 vampire now, but I think it's too late to max him out. So let's get our Corsair up. We got another Tamer. Let's try and focus more on leveling up our mana, our units leveled, our mana leveled units, rather than like merge rank. I'm going to just max out Corsair. That's the first action here. We got 57 seconds. Let's hit our Snowflake. We're maxing out Corsair. I think I'm going to max out Pretzel Thrower next because we got 2 rank 3s. And I really want to be able to have a bunch of mana so that I can kind of combine out those 2 Corsairs and hopefully build towards getting more Corsairs. That 1 rank 2 Rogue is really not doing much for us. Which, at the end of the day, why even have Rogue in here if I'm just going to combine it out? But it's because it's part of the faction, so I wanted to try and play. That's the truth, guys. That's the truth. But we're slowing pretty good. He's got Bombardier and Frost. We've got, Pretzel Thrower and Frost. As it gets to all of those bombs, it should do a good bit of damage there. And let's hit our Snowflake, and let's combine out just a little bit here. Do that. Do this. I'm going to do that. Another Rogue's actually not terrible, but look at all these Corsairs. We don't have any mana now. We only have 2 Corsairs, and I've been trying to combine out towards getting more Corsairs. But at least Rogue is kind of on Tamer and trying its best. Frost is still doing its thing. 500 to go through. I think we should be able to take out, especially with all this slow and stun and stop and increased damage and all that good stuff. Another rank 1 Corsair, and that's the only thing I can do to combine out, really. I don't think we'll need our Snowflake. Let's try to build up some mana. Killing this Tamer should help a lot. And the longer it takes to kill these guys, the better it is, actually. Let's do that. Another Frost. I'm actually going to combine out here. A rank 4 Rogue. I mean, hey, I'll take it. Let's combine out here. We got 2 rank 2 Frost, but we got like no Corsairs. It's crazy. I want to combine out these 2 here, but I'm scared. I'm gonna be honest. I'm scared because it's Gorgon. I want to make sure my board is full. So I'm only gonna do that if. Okay, so I didn't use my Snowflake. I can't use it again because you never know how far they're gonna get on our board. All right, another Corsair. Don't mind that at all. So we should be getting enough mana. Honestly, going up against Gorgon, it might be beneficial to have more rogues. So let's try to level up our rogue. I'm scared. I don't think that we have this game. He's going to end up slowing more than us. He's going to be doing well more damage to bosses than us. So we're definitely in a hairy spot. Let's get our Frost up one more time. And that's pretty much all we can do here, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this deck. It's definitely not the best thing in the world, but it is a bit of fun, and you can get some wins if you just slow everyone down. I mean, 3.1 versus 2.8. I think he's going to be able to take it out. I don't think we're going to be able to take it out. Our highest ranking stuff is our pretzel throwers, and we don't have enough Corsairs to really do anything. We don't even have enough mana to really do anything, so 2.3, he already took his out. Crystalmancer is crazy, man. Yes, I definitely could throw Crystalmancer in here. I play against the slow Crystalmancer deck all the time. But I just, it doesn't feel like a unique deck to me if I'm using Crystalmancer slow. You know, you could have Corsair in there. You could still put Pretzel Thrower in there. It doesn't feel all that unique, so we're definitely not going to take this guy out. And I don't see how we would not lose in the next wave. And I don't really want to get into a rant about slow, because I'm doing a slow deck also, but it's just like, the whole meta is slow decks. The whole meta is slow decks. I'm going to combine out here, because why not? Another Vampire, that's why not. Let's get our Frost up. Oh. It's not letting me get my Frost up. There we go. I guess we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. We got a Pretzel Thrower back. 30 seconds. He's got Trainer. We got Snowflake. We got Tamer next. Rank 3 and a rank 4 Vampire. You'll love to see it. I don't even know if we're going to be able to hold on in this wave, but even if we can, there's nothing else we can do. 16 seconds. I'll hit my Snowflake here. Is there a point? Not really. Because there is a loss. Level 15 Trainer. Hit him with a good game. 6,400 trophies. Level 12 Crystalmancer. Only 1,400 crit. Nothing too crazy. If you guys need a deck to play and you guys are having trouble in this meta, certainly use any variation of that slow deck. I don't want to just keep putting out the same exact deck over and over and over again. Crystalmancer slow. You get Frost and Pretzel Thrower, Corsair and Frost, or, you know, oh, this one's got Dryad, this one's got... It really doesn't make much of a difference to the deck. It's always pretty much just the same Crystalmancer, Frost deck. And if you guys need wins, just try out those decks. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. Try out this deck if you want to have a bit of fun. Rogue, 6.3 million damage. Doesn't really seem that it's worth it. 5.8 million from Corsair, which is pretty surprising considering that we barely had any Corsairs on our board the whole time. So maybe Corsair is still pretty decent. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.